I know that we choose, well, I'm really getting a strong feeling that this person moves right over here. So, but I feel like this is the universe's warning kind of a thing. So I don't know if this is the universe's warning that, you know, when you get to that spot where you need to heal again, don't forget to do that. Or if the universe is just saying, hey, we were just going to let you rot and whatever you wanted to do, like that's totally up to you. But I feel like to a certain extent, it's a possibility that we already knew that what we were trying to move towards was going to make us more like how we are or how we wanted to be. I feel like it's more like how we are than staying where we were. And so again, we were motivated to move. We wanted to make sure that, you know, that even if we stayed there, we did something to get rid of some of this baggage, because we truly were in a place where we needed to put ourselves in a place where we could be closer to this. Right now, we were too afraid to move towards it. This just came out in reverse, which kind of tells me that the person might not have moved towards it just yet. There could also be more to this story. Yeah, resistance. Resistance. That came out upright. So again, there's some energy or a person that's resisting. We said third party. The third partiness was over there. We know we're still in that energy. So that person could still be around, or that person's person could still be around and could literally be affecting our energy. Yeah, third eye. Can I get one more? Yeah, journey in reverse. I feel like this is restrictions, blocks. I feel like you might know it. You might be like, you know, I got away from this person and I'm still in this third party energy. People are hitting on me, but they're married, or some crap like that, right? You are. You're still in that energy. And your significant other might still be in that energy too, especially if they're not healing. Oh, shit. Sorry. Did not expect that. They usually don't come out like that. One at a time. Falling. So this one says the unknown, descent, momentum, change. Yeah, I kept getting that this person's going to change because, well, I was going to say because they are, but I was also going to say because the indications over here are that they're not stupid. They know. When there's something weird. It's like something karmic or something where they kind of go, that's a weird coincidence, or that's a weird thing, or it's weird that I just got to sit here and nothing was moving, or it's weird that that person was doing that the whole time and they really didn't like me that much, but then they didn't break up with me, or, you know, something, and they're realizing that, oh, I needed to move myself. I'm the one that had to figure it out. Otherwise, we were just going to be stuck in that. Resistance to giving me what I want here, right? The change, the knowing of the fact that I put my, wow, that's a weird notion. I put my life, or what I was going to say, you know, my safety or my whatever you want to insert there, into someone else's hands, and they betrayed me. And then we have all in a golden afternoon. Now again, I've said about this card before that sometimes it really is like on a good day, but something bad happened, and sometimes it's just like, oh, I thought this was happening, and then this was happening. And so when I say I was betrayed, I feel like I was betrayed all on a golden afternoon. And then we have set your course. I think that's because it's saying, again, that if you want to be motivated to move forward, seeing where you're going would be really helpful. It'll keep you, I was going to say anxious, but that's not what I meant. Excited about moving that forward in a way where you will be in a manifestation mode, because there's still this baggage here that needs to be gotten rid of. And then you are rare and free. This is another card that kind of reminds you that you're different than a lot of people. A lot of people, we get together with them or whatever, and then they do stuff that kind of like we would never do, and then we think that they're like us, so that they just kind of betrayed us. But it's not. It's not really like that. We are way more. There's not a lot of people like us. And so we kind of are almost in some ways, especially if you're an empath, like a mirror to people, and we show people what stuff is. And then when they don't see our worthiness of it, and they kick us to the curb, and we walk around in this 5 of Cups energy, which is Scorpio energy, by the way, they miss us later because they go forward thinking they can replace, and they don't experience that same thing. They experience something that's worse, and then they end up wanting and wishing for that thing that they threw away. Meanwhile, like I said, we're back over here at the beginning of this video carrying all this baggage for somebody who didn't even have the capacity to even understand how good you were to them, which is kind of strange because, I mean, fine, you know, don't see how good I am, but you don't see how good I was to you, right? Taken for granted. Your angels are telling you that it's fine, that it's perfectly fine to feel all these ways, but that eventually the triggers and the things that you formulated about love and about relationships, so you're going to have to let them go. Because those people that you chose, first of all, they were poison. Second of all, they didn't really understand how far off of love they were. If they thought they were experiencing love, like if somebody told you that they loved you, and I'm not going to take away anybody's love for you and say that they didn't love you. I'm sure they did if they said they did, especially if they weren't trying to play you, obviously. But at the same time, you know, love comes out in different degrees, and love is different for everyone. And that person may have really just found like a physical attraction in you and turned that into love. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But after they experienced you and then experienced other people and then saw what it was and saw how lucky they were when they were with you, then they realized what the difference was for sure. Meanwhile, you kind of always knew, and so that doesn't really help you out a whole lot. But it, like I said, you know, carrying around like the photo album from that isn't helping you a whole lot either. I think you know that with the High Priestess on the table. So one of the reasons, obviously, why we're not in union is because we're not 100% healed, and because we have certain things like third-party energy in our energy, possibly in the other person's energy that wasn't helping them out. Also, you might not have met this person. Or you haven't talked to them, or you really haven't talked to them in a long time. Because I see... Oh, well, I see interference. Yeah. Yeah. So it's a possibility that in them trying to replace you, I want to say, or find you and other people is a better way to put it, because I feel like some of you haven't like been formally introduced to this person, but they might know of you, or they might be looking for a type that happens to be you, and they really just truly haven't met you yet. But I feel like in their plot to replace you, they really learned what you had, and they also might still be stuck in a toxic connection that was after you. Now again, we have this, if you don't move, and da-da-da, and blah, blah, blah. So we already know that that this person knows they have to move. Like if this isn't you or whatever, if we're cross-watching, and this is somebody else, you're completely healed, you're like, nah, I'm not carrying any baggage. This could be your significant other. This dirty laundry in the air tonight. It kind of is reminiscent of The Chaos Never Ends. Somebody's always nagging, always saying things, always releasing sensitive information into the, you know, into the house, into the world. Yeah, these cards are great for that, telling us about the chaos. Yeah, okay, well, someone is wholesome. I've got two of these cards. This one is authentic, wholesome, yeah, divine feminine card. So you're probably cross-watching on someone else. If this card, if you've not met this person or you haven't seen this person in a long time, then this is most likely you. This is most likely somebody that's giving the other person a hard time. This is them truly understanding. They morphed into understanding that reason why they feel the way they do about you. Or why they did. They might not believe that there's a bridge in existence that they can communicate. So this might be like a regret or an afterthought. I want one more card and I want it to like fly out. I'm going to give it 3 more passes, and if I don't get anything, I'm going to switch to the last deck. This is the no contact deck. Ah! Yes. So yes, this person got caught up in a cycle. So even if they hadn't like met you ever, but it was about you, that got held up probably by the baggage. And we have that devil card, right? This is the devil, right? Yeah. Interference. So somebody kept pulling somebody into a cycle. It was probably too, like, the more they understood what was going on, the worse the distractions were. Last deck. I'm going to do a few more passes. The Tell It Like It Is deck. See if we get any more information out of this. Ooh, that almost jumped. Yeah, I feel like you're cross-watching, which is weird because it was not my intention to like pull into someone else's energy. I wanted to like read for you and what you needed to do to like get your situation in order kind of thing. I think to a certain extent, a lot of you guys know that this is confirmation of why things aren't going forward and it's not you. You know you're doing everything right, and you know that you're like the best thing this person ever had or something like it. Isolating yourself, from them because you have been doing that. It's super weird. It's like, oh my God. You might not care about this person. I'm going to put these back in and see if some similar energy comes out. Okay. Yes and no. The first cards that came out that I put back in, we won't share them. One of them, a couple of them were a little harsh. It was kind of like, I don't believe what you're saying, basically, if you're cross-watching on this. But this Lost Again card and this deck right here doesn't have any meanings like these decks. So there's actually 2 decks in here, the Messages deck and the No Contact deck. And the reason why these don't have meanings is because the energy is going to, potentially change every time. And so I want to pick up the current energy that card is giving off. Long story short, too late. I feel like, yes, you're sort of in the energy of the other 3 cards that I put back in the deck. That kind of whatever, loser, that's not the word that was on the card. But, and then this just flipped out of the deck afterwards when I was trying to shuffle. And this person is deep down in whatever they're in. That's this look away thing. It's kind of like if you see me walking on the street and, don't look at me because I'm at my lowest. Like this cycle put this person through hell. So they lost this battle again. They have a choice every time whether or not they want to go through the cycle, but they also understand that the time that they've spent away from you, again with this card here, that they're losing time with you. They're losing time. That's a weird way to put it. Not losing time with you in the sense of like, oh, I could be spending time with you, but I'm not. But losing time with you, in other words, like the sand is running out of the clock. So they know how deep they are. They're like, what do I need to do to get out of it? What do I need to do to get to you? What do I need to do to get this to stop? Because this is bothering me, and this is bothering me, And the fact that now I know that you can't be replaced, that is bothering me. It's bothering me that you're so pure. Other people are going to come after you. It's bothering me that I'm in this state that I can't look forward, and that I'm in this state and I can't come to you like this. And it's bothering me because this question will never be answered if I don't make it to you. What do I have to do? I suppose for all of you guys it's different. This denotes the fact that they don't have to do a lot of like healing or jumping through hoops. This might be a mindset. This might be a simple relocation physically. This might be releasing some or all of this baggage. Just recognizing a few things, allowing change perhaps. I had suspect it's a combination of a few things. I think the biggest thing is they need to move. I think the problem right now with some of these, because I feel like you're the pound cake, you're the divine feminine. I feel like part of the problem is that some of these masculines, they're not moving. And down here, this thing said, if you don't move, you're going to stay here forever. This is going to be where you're going to be buried. And some of these people are smarter than that. We'll see what this one does. Until next time.